Bloodborne has been around for ages. Since 2015, players have been playing this game and finding different ways to grind. Hi, I'm Crispy Chris, and today I'm going to introduce you an age-old tactic to get so many blood echoes in Bloodborne. And it's been used for a long time, but it's overlooked. Here is how to get a massive amounts of blood echoes in 2 easy ways in Bloodborne. Alright, I want to make something clear. Let's get this clear right now. If you do this method in Bloodborne, and if you do this method at all, you will stray away from the main aspect of the game. On top of that, this does not make you overpowered at all. If you still want to play the game and get the most out of it, then don't follow this method. Other than that, follow my directions closely, and you'll get a massive amount of blood echoes. In the beginning of the game, you won't have this method at instant. You won't have this method as soon as you walk out of the clinic. You have to do a couple things. You have to beat Father G, the first boss, if you go that method and that route. And then you have to get all the way down to Old Yarnum to the chapel where you fight the blood-starved beast. On top of that, receiving the ritual blood right before you go down to the blood-starved beast is also crucial because you're going to be getting a chalice. Once you got a chalice, you're all squared away. All that's left is the first method. Once you get your hands on a chalice, you'll be able to grab your first dungeon. Your code right here is what will be used to get into that dungeon. Copy it down when you search for the glyph. This one isn't really the best way and the easiest way to get blood echoes. Upon entering in, you have to steer away the beast into this room right here. To get the beast in, just walk in the room, make sure it goes in, and get any enemies rounded up so that the beast can fight it or the beast can get fought. One or two things will happen. Either the beast will get killed or the beast will kill all the enemies. Now, that'll generate as many blood echoes as the enemies can provide in the room. And this method isn't really as popular or as great as the community takes it. It actually is one of the more harder, more time-consuming methods that are in here, as you have to steer the beast around, make the enemies or the beast go to certain enemies, and avoid the beast as well. So it's really not the best way to get blood echoes. Blood echoes are provided by the enemies. You have to steer around the beast. It's not really that great, and there are already other ways to get a lot of more blood echoes. And steering around the beast and getting the enemies, while also avoiding the enemies, while also getting away from the beast, can be a little bit time consuming. And then walking back in and doing it again takes a long time. But there is another method that I can provide to you, and it's way quicker and it gives you a lot more, and that method is called the passive method. Already haven't placed down your chalice, then you're in luck, because this one is the passive method. Taking the code that you see on screen right now takes you to another chalice dungeon. It'll be a lot more weirder, and it'll be displayed a little more weirder. Your health will be down, but that's not what is here. In here, if you take a look to the left, you stop right here, you'll see a health bar go down. Don't go any further. Back and wait till the health bar drops down. When you look to your echoes, you'll be loaded. A great tip when you go into this chalice dungeon is to bring bold hunter marks and reawaken and go in every time. As you can see here, I used this chalice dungeon and the levels climbed. Other than that, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this gave you some insight on how to get more blood echoes. You can check out more videos that I have on my channel, not related to Bloodborne mostly, and subscribe. I would always appreciate that. You can follow me on Instagram and other social medias that I've provided, and see more of my content there. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video if you really did like it. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Crispy Chris, and I'll see y'all later.